now we have five fellas who call themselves the Buffalo Springfield.
Quarantine Hearts is to back with you. We finally got Journey Through the Past.
Journey Through the Past, the soundtrack to the film that Neil Young directed and made.
One thing, there's no camera woman today.
Right, we are without camera woman.
So that is why.
Her name is Angela, by the way. She has a name, and your
yes.
mom. So this is the soundtrack that was originally released right after Harvest in 1972. I think that's it. Is that right? We'll have to check that. It came out. The movie came out first, and the soundtrack came out later.
This is 1972. It came out.
Yeah, there was a lag. Yeah, 1972, right after Harvest.
We do not have this record. My dad just got it from Discogs.
Yes, you can't. This is not available digitally.
No.
Spotify. It's not on CD. This is
the only way we could find it.
It might be an 8-track of it, but in any case, so this is the soundtrack. It's not all just Neil Young music, but it does include some Buffalo Springfield music.
What I told Dad that is so if you put the sleeve back in there, throw the and if need through past. So watch this. Let's put this in here, and then.
Mm-hmm. You know,
for
which is kind of cool.
You've got Journey Through the Past.
That's pretty cool. And I like all these images you get, which are from the movie, which the movie is... I've seen it. You haven't seen it.
Yes, there's 2 tracks that are just some random orchestra people going... La, da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Those are not very good, right?
There's also a picture of Neil Young on the inside with a Confederate flag. I don't know about that. I think maybe he was just picking it up.
There's 2 records this one. This is a Neil Young double.
Yeah, I don't like that, but...
But don't like what?
But he's got the Confederate flag there. But he had the song about the Southern man, obviously. So he.
Why don't you like that, Dad?
Well, Confederate flag is a symbol of racism.
Oh.
Yes,
Where is it?
Right here. He's holding it. It doesn't mean he's endorsing it or anything, but it is in the sleeve here. In any case, these are all stills from the image. Stephen Stills. From the movie, I should say. Stephen Stills is right here. Yep. So the soundtrack starts off in the movie with Buffalo Springfield songs, like a medley, which are live television broadcasts. For Wordsworth and To Mr. Soul, and you have Rock and Roll Woman.
Rock and Roll Woman, I thought it's a Lou Reed thing.
Oh yeah, Rock and Roll. Well, it's a song called Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll comes up in a lot of songs. Let's just say.
Actually, I think he has an album called Rock and Roll Woman. That's Velvet Underground Rock and Roll.
Rock and Roll, yes. So we also have CSNY, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young live songs. They do a live version of Ohio, Southern Man, and Are You Ready for Find the Cost of Freedom, Ohio and Southern Man, which are actually really great takes. Neil Young is sounding especially fired up on Ohio and Southern Man.
So,
And then we also have those Harvest sessions.
We got a 16.5-minute version of Words.
Yeah, which is sort of the band, the Stray Gators, that was recorded Harvest, rehearsing it, kind of coming to a start and stop, but it's really a cool take of it. And then you also have the other version of Are You Ready for the Country, Alabama, Let Me Call You Sweetheart.
Sorry, Dad, but so guys, you might remember there's a cat named Hanu from Time Fades Away.
Yeah,
he's sitting right there. He's very entertaining.
He's listening to our commentary.
Yes, he is.
And on the 4 side, you have these instrumental pieces, which we kind of don't need.
Yeah,
and
Reality Invitation is the one that goes.
Relativity Invitation. Yeah. One cool thing is there's a brand new song, Soldier, which first came out on this, unedited.
And Beach Boys.
Beach Boys closes out the soundtrack. Well, let's go with it for a while. But the Soldier track I thought was really haunting, very sort of ethereal. I like that a lot. It would later appear on Decade in edited form, but it first turned up on this.
Do you like Let's Go Away for a While?
It's fine, but it's on Pet Sounds. We listen to Pet Sounds. We don't listen to Pet Sounds.
Wait, what's Pet Sounds?
So I already knew this was going to be. That's like the classic album by the Beach Boys, 1966. Very classic album. I already knew this was not going to be like an essential album or anything, but I actually really liked hearing Words, the long version. I liked Soldier a lot, and I liked those Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young live sessions.
I really liked that Ohio and Words. Those are my 2 favorites.
Mm-hmm. So this has actually got some merits to it, and it's always super cheap.
Yeah, but it's also got 2 downs. Yeah. Let Me Call You Sweetheart is that one.
Yeah, that was okay.
Let Me Call You Sweetheart's only a minute, I believe.
If you see this around, you can see this for like nothing, $5 to $6, $7, $8. It's worth grabbing. The soundtrack or the movie you can't see anywhere. You have to have the Neil Young Archives box set.
We got
to see
Reprise again.
It's a double album.
Is it a double album? Yeah, we're going to get to some Neil Young doubles.
Yes. And if you can see the movie, if you can find a way to see it, like I said, you have to have the Archives box to see it. It's kind of a cool thing. There's some cool stuff in it.
It's disc 9 on it.
It's nice to see him, like there's all the stuff with Scott Shannon and Neil Young that are cool.
Pretty sure they edited words on the movie so it would be too long.
In any case, let's get right to shakies on this. I think we should talk shakies.
Let's
mine is going to be. You go ahead.
Since we have no camerawoman, let's have a special guest here.
Oh, special guest. Would you like to give some shakies, special guest Ginger?
What shakies, Dad?
How many shakies does Journey Through the Past get?
I don't know.
1 through 10.
I don't know, Dad.
That's okay.
I remember you saying something like 6 or something. I don't know what you said.
I didn't say any silence.
Oh.
She doesn't have to give shakies, but she did listen to it. She seemed to be pretty good with it. What do you think? How
This
many
is
shakies?
Ginger. Ginger, can you come over here so they can see you? This
Thanks,
is
Silas.
Ginger. This is Ginger.
There
Hi.
she is. There she is.
So, I am gonna give it, I don't know, 6.5 shakies.
6.5 shakies. Guess what? I'm giving it 6.5 shakies too. I agree. 6.5 shakies. I think.
It was somewhat good.
Yeah, the cool things on it actually make it worth it, and considering this is a really cheap album. All right, so we both agree 6.5 shakies.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's better. I would have thought I would have given it a 4 or 5 until today. So
Our camera girl does not know.
that's okay. She heard it. She seemed to like it quite a bit. So Journey Through the Past, the soundtrack. We're a little late on it, but we got it in the 70s. You know, a few
Yes.
years after it came out. We were just doing Hitchhiker.
Yep.
Next up is American Stars and Bars, which I'm
Yes.
looking forward to hearing again because it's one that I always want to come back to.
It's got like a hurricane on it.
Yeah, one of his most well-known songs.
And it's got Wheel to Love on it.
Oh, we'll talk about Will to Love. All right, thanks for watching Quarantine Hearts. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.